I invite everyone. Like, I tell everybody about it. I have a notice up on the board at work. I'm like, please come try the ski bike. It's so amazing.
You've got skis on your bike. Oh, fun.
Well, ski biking is the most fun I've had in a long time, for one thing.
Let's see what happens here.
Holy moly.
There was no way. No way I was going to ride that out.
This is every bit as fun, if not way more so than sledding is when you go out and go with your friends and do some crazy sledding. I think it's more fun than that.
Here I go. All right, there's fresh snow.
It does go quite fast if you let it, you know. Honestly, I just kind of want to put on a hockey outfit sometimes. You can do a lot of really fun things like hitting a jump. It's just like mountain biking, but with maybe a shorter course. You're turning, you're putting your weight like you would bicycling. When it comes to slowing down, that's different. There's no brakes. Certainly on a groomer, you're gonna sort of throw your back end around, and that feels a lot like a dirt bike when you're a kid.
Oh look, I stopped.
The other way you slow down is you hit the deeper snow. And I still do get into a little panic and start leaning way back on the bike, and I'm like, that's not working. So then I throw myself sideways.
I ate it so bad.
You just have skis instead of wheels, and it's a gravity sport, so I get a lot of exercise by pushing the ski bike back up the hill. So born and raised here. We were raised commercial fishing. I'm also Alaska native, Tlingit, on my mom's side. And I have a wife, and her name's Carrie, and we have a son, Ricky Ray, and his donor is Ricky Tagaban, and he lives in Juneau.
All right, Ricky.
So I feel very connected to this land. So having been raised that way, I want my physicality to be in the world. And so I want my activities to keep me healthy. I think we're an outdoor species. We've become an indoor species, just like a cat has. And I don't get that. You know, but I'm an outdoor person. I'm outside as much as I can possibly be. Even in the middle of a snowstorm, I'll be outside around a fire because I just like being outside. But I know that having a light shine into my eyes, like when I'm reading my phone or on a computer screen, that does something to me. I don't actually feel a kind of a sinking feeling of lack of accomplishment being outside, ever. I never get that feeling. So I like physical things, and it was just a real fit for me taking a woodworking course too. I have an attention to detail that fits in with ski biking, because there's a lot of finicky stuff going on with this. Ski bikes are a different geometry than bicycles. You know, a bicycle is sort of longer, and a ski bike is more of a triangle. I was able to create that by adding a longer fork to the front of a BMX bike and screw them to a ski that you have presumably cut off, and then after that you just attach it to the bike just like you would any axle on a bike. After you've done that, you pretty much have a ski bike. I'm literally telling anyone who will listen, I just go, hey, I like to do this, have you heard of ski biking? And I'll show them a picture of a ski bike.
So now you sit on it and you push with your feet?
You want to try it for a sec?
Anyone who gets on the ski bike generally enjoys it, and it's so easy. I'm trying to create a community for myself, that's for sure.
I think it's the best. Let's try this jump.
Little bike. Oh.
I think face plant. Ooh, that's so fun.